Alright, so I'm not going to tell you how to be creative, but this video is about how to see like a designer. Hopefully it helps you evaluate your designs better. So what is designing all about? Well, if you think that designers just make things look pretty, well, you need to forget everything you know about them. Besides being able to produce nice visuals, designers are essentially the bridge between the audience and the brand. Well, this is because designing is essentially communicating. So behind all the fonts, the colors, everything was done within reason, just to get the message of the brand out to you. So what are the kind of things that designers see? So when it comes to a hierarchy, it's about being able to tell what comes first in your composition. If you take a look at some kind of artwork, what would you want to prioritize first? Is it the headline, the image that you're going to use of the person? Is it the colors? These things are planned well enough so that when the audience sees the design, they just get the message. So I would say white space is the breathing room that your design needs. So let's look at this layout here. You'll notice that there's some spaces here which they could have filled, but in this case it's actually better to leave some space around, and this is because your design needs some breathing room. You don't want it to be too close to other things, you don't want it to look cluttered, you want to keep that flow going. If you keep the white space in mind, your designs tend to look cleaner, a bit modern, classy. In some cases, putting a lot of white space, in this example, it works. It creates that sense of a space and it just makes you focus on that one particular word. And in other cases where you omit the white space, it can look a bit like this. It still works, but it has a different meaning altogether. So the next one would be alignment. So alignment keeps things tidy. You might know the three basic ones: justify left, middle and right. Each of these have like their own effect to it, but honestly, like, I just stick with align left. It's just timeless. So when you're about to submit your work, again, a design is you communicating to your audience. So when a designer looks at an unfinished work or something, what comes up to mind is there any room for miscommunication here? Is the message being sent? Is it clear enough? And for the most part, you have to be very technical about these things. Contrary to popular belief, it's not really like an artistic sense. As a matter of fact, as everything has to make sense. So yeah, if you have a designer that you have a hard time talking to, you want to understand their work, you want to know how they think, and you want to know how to communicate with them, just keep these points in mind. I hope it has helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.